Hoxie traces its origins to 1886, when the Missouri Pacific Railroad opted to route its line south of the existing town of Kenneth, established in 1879 as Sheridan County's temporary seat. Residents of Kenneth, facing water shortages and crop failures, unanimously agreed to relocate buildings 2.5 miles south to a new site near Sand Creek. The Hoxie Town Company, having purchased 2,000 acres, offered free lots and transport, naming the town after railroad official Hubert M. Hoxie. By late March, 14 structures, including the Central Hotel pulled by 23 horse teams, had been moved, sparking immediate construction, incorporation and railroad-driven growth. 1886 to 1888. On July 27, 1886, a special election made Hoxie the permanent county seat with 422 votes, and the courthouse was swiftly relocated. The town incorporated on February 4, 1888, electing Sam Davidson as mayor. The arrival of the Union Pacific Salina Oakley branch in 1888 created a rail crossroads, fueling a boom with roundhouses, repair shops employing 450 workers, hotels like the Boas, built by pioneers Henry and Mary Boas, banks, newspapers, and stockyards. This era marked Hoxie's transformation from frontier outpost to bustling hub. Early 20th century infrastructure and community building. 1890s, 1920s education began in 1886 with a select school, evolving into a 4-room schoolhouse by 1887 and Sheridan County High School in 1903. Churches, starting with a Presbyterian frame building in 1886, followed suit, while businesses proliferated amid a 1903 telephone system and 1916 electric plant. The Opera House hosted cultural events, and a 1921 commission government improved water and sewers. However, growth slowed after a 1920s railroad strike, with the population peaking around 1,500 before the Dirty 30s droughts prompted out-migration. Mid-century trials and triumphs. 1930s, 1950s Hoxie endured multiple fires, including the 1896 courthouse blaze, suspected arson, and school destructions in 1921 and 1941, plus tornadoes and the Great Depression's hardships. World War II spurred recovery with a 1950s building boom, including a hospital and fairgrounds. A landmark event came in 1955 when Hoxie Public Schools desegregated peacefully, admitting 25 black students 2 years before Little Rock, defying segregationist backlash through federal court protection and upholding Brown v. Board of Education, earning national acclaim as a model of integration, contemporary stability and legacy. 1960s, present post-1960s. Hoxie's population stabilized around 1,200 before a gradual decline typical of rural Kansas towns, shifting from rail-dependent to agriculture-focused economy with grain trucking after track removals. Community anchors like the historic 1917 courthouse, museums, 8 churches, and recreation, golf, swimming, hunting, preserve pioneer spirit. Recent additions include low-rent housing and a retirement community, emphasizing good crops and great families, amid challenges like out-migration, while events at the Kenneth Quarry Community Center foster resilience.